Good morning, dear Dhamma friends. Today we are going to study about the following lesson from chapter 7. Titles are Compendium of Enlightenment Faculties, BODHIPAKKHIYA, SANGAHA. Number 1. Fourth foundation of mindfulness, Satipatthana. Number 2. Four supreme effort, Samapadanas. Number 3. Four foundation of accomplishment, Adhipada. Number 4, 5 faculties, Indriya. Number 5, 5 powers, Bala. Number 6, 7 constituents or enlightenments, Bhujangas. And number 7, 8 constituents or Tapat Magengas. From page 208, is the front paragraph, page 209, page 210, page 211, and page 212 to page 230. So before we study about Lord Buddha Abhidhammar, we shall pay homage Namo Tassa 3 times to Lord Buddha. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Compendium of Enlightenment Factors, BODHIPAKKHIYA, SANGAHA. Bodhis mean enlightenment or Magga Jnana. BODHIPAKKHIYA means the components or factors of enlightenment. There are 37 such factors. If one can develop them fully, one will attain enlightenment. The 37 factors are thus regarded as the essence or Tipitaka. The 37 factors of enlightenment are 4 foundations of mindfulness, 4 supreme efforts, 4 foundations of accomplishment, 5 faculties, 5 powers, 7 constituents of enlightenment, and 8 constituents of tapat. Number 1. 4 foundations of mindfulness, Satipatthana. Sati means mindfulness or attentiveness. Patthana means establishment, application, fixing or foundation. So the 4 Satipatthanas are the 4 foundations of mindfulness by which one prevents the mind from wandering to other sense objects and keeps the mind fixed attentively and firmly. So the single objects of meditation, Sri Lanka commentary defines Satipatthana as the mindfulness which is established on its objects by penetration. So to speak into it, the 4 foundations of mindfulness are indispensable for the development of tranquility and insight. In the 2 Satipatthana Sutta, the following waiting words are proclaimed both at the beginning and at the conclusion. The only way that leads to the attainment of mental purity, to the overcoming of sorrow and lamentation, to the end of pain and grief, to the entering of the right path, and to the realization of Nibbana is the way comprising the 4 foundations of mindfulness. Number 1. Kayanupassana Satipatthana, contemplation of the body or mindfulness or the materiality aggregate Rupa Khanda. Number 2. Vedananupassana Satipatthana, contemplation of the feelings or mindfulness or the feeling aggregate Vedana Khanda. Number 3. Chittanupassana Satipatthana, contemplation or consciousness or mindfulness or the consciousness aggregate Vijnana Khanda. Number 4. Dhammanupassana Satipatthana, contemplation or the mass or mindfulness or possession aggregate Sinya Khanda, and the aggregate of mental formation Sankhara Khanda. Note number 1. The essential element of the 4 Satipatthana is Sati Chidasika, present in 8 Mahakusala Cittas and 8 Mahakriya Cittas and 26 Apana Jhavanas, as well as the Sati present in 8 Lokuttara Cittas. Number 2. The reason why sati has been described as 4 satipathanas are: first, the objects of contemplation are different as kaya, vedana, citta, and dhamma. Second, the manner of contemplating the 4 objects are different as asubha, discarding, dukkha, suffering, anicca, impermanence, and anatta, not self. That the purpose of contemplation of the 4 objects are different as to eradicate the wrong views that they are subha, beautiful, sukha, pleasant, nitya, permanent, and atta, self, respectively. Number 2. 4 supreme efforts, samapadanas. Samapadana signifies no ordinary effort, but the unfettering, concentrated effort of one who vows, "Let me be reduced to skin and bone, let my blood and flesh dry up, let my life come to an end, but I will not study and succeed." Samapadana represents Viriya present in 8 Mahakusala Cittas, 9 Mahakata Kusala Cittas, and 4 Lokuttara Kusala Cittas, 21 Kusala Cittas in all. The 4 supreme efforts are: number 1, the effort of discard evil that have arisen. Number 2, the effort to prevent the arising or unarising evils. Number 3, the effort of the effort to bring about the arising or unarising good. Number 4, the effort to further arising good. I will repeat again this paragraph. The 4 supreme efforts are: number 1, the effort to discard evil that has arisen. Number 2, the effort to prevent the arising or unarising evils. Number 3, the effort to bring about the arising or unarising good. Number 4, the effort to further arising good. To understand clearly, I will repeat again this paragraph. The 4 supreme efforts are: number 1, the effort to discard evils that have arisen. Number 2, the effort to prevent the arising or unarising evils. Number 3, the effort to bring about the arising or unarising good. Number 4, the effort to further arising good. According to the above effort, I will repeat again. According to the above effort, one must try to discard greed, hatred, envy, etc. As soon as they arise in the mind, one must develop dana, sila, and bhavana as much as possible. And finally, to bring about the arising or unarising good which has never arisen in the long samsara, one must purify one's mind state by state, find tranquility and inside meditation till one enter the path of the stream Vena, Sodapanna, and the higher path Magas. No, the reason why Viriya is described as the 4 supreme effort is that the function of Viriya has been differentiated into 4 categories. Previously, number 1, to discard evil that has arisen. Number 2, to prevent the arising or unarising evils. Number 3, to develop an arising good, and number 4, to further the arising good. Number 3, 4 foundation or accomplishment. 80 paras. 80 means accomplishment. 5 paras signify foundation. The accomplishment here refers to the arising of jhanas, magas, and phalas. And the foundation to achieve these ends are chanda, vidya, chitta, and vimamsa, the same as the 4 adhipatis. Number 1, Chandadipara, where is this chanda present in 21 kusala chitta. Number 2, Viriyadipara, energy or effort. It is Viriya present in 21 kusala chittas. Number 3, Chaitadipara. Number 3, I will repeat again. Chittadipara. Number 3, Chittadipara. Consciousness is 21 Kusala Chattas, consisting of 8 Mahakusala Chattas, 9 Mahakada Kusala Chattas, and 4 Lokudra Kusala Chattas. Number 4. Women Siddhi Para. Wisdom is Panya present in 21 Kusala Chattas. Next lesson. Number 4. 5 faculties, Indriyas. Of the 22 faculties mentioned earlier, the 5 spiritual faculties are taken here as fadas or enlightenment. Number 1. Saddhendriya, faith or confidence. Is this Saddha present in 8 Mahakusala Chattas, 8 Mahakriya Chattas, and 26 Apana Jhavanas? Number 2. Viriyendriya, energy or effort. Is this Viriya present in the above 42 chattas? Number 3. Saddhendriya, mindfulness. Is this sati present in the above 42 chattas? Number 4. Samadhendriya, concentration. Is this ekagata present in the above 42 chattas? Number 5. Pinyendriya, wisdom. Is this pinya present in the above 42 chattas? Number 5. 5 powers, balance. The essential elements of the 5 powers are the same as those of the 5 faculties. It should be understood that each of these 5 elements has 2 distinct properties. Number 1, the ability to control the mind, and number 2, the ability to be felt and unshakable by the opposing force. Number 1, Saddha Bala, faith or confidence. Number 2, Viriya Bala, energy or effort. Number 3, Sati Bala, mindfulness. Number 4, Samadhi Bala, concentration. Number 5, Pinya Bala, wisdom. In practice, Saddha and Pinya should balance each other, because too much faith leads to unreasonable belief, and too much investigation leads to no concentration. Similarly, Vidya and Samadhi should balance each other, because too much effort may lead to restlessness and too much concentration may lead to drowsiness. Sati need not be balanced by any factor. The more sati there is, the better is it. Next lesson, number 6. 7 constituents of enlightenment, Bhujangas. Bhujanga is derived from body anga, in which body is enlightenment and anga is constituent. Thus, Bhujangas mean constituents of enlightenment. In Sambhojanga, Sam means good or exalted. Number 1, Sati Sambhojanga, mindfulness. Number 2, Dhamma Vijaya Sambhojanga, wisdom that investigates the truth. Number 3, Viriya Sambhojanga, energy or effort. Number 4, Piti Sambhojanga, rapture or joy. Number 5, Passaddhi Sambhojanga, tranquility or the mind comprising chitta and chitasikas. Number 6, Samadhi Sambhojanga, concentration. Number 7, Ubekha Sambhojanga, equanimity. The essential elements of the 7 Bhujangas are: number 1, Sati. Number 2, Pinya. Number 3, Viriya. Number 4, Piti. Number 5, Kaya Passaddhi and Chitta Passaddhi. Number 6, Ekagata and number 7, Tatra Mijatada, respectively. All being present in the 42 Chattas, comprising 8 Maha Kusala Chattas, 8 Maha Kriya Chattas, and 26 Apana Jhavanas. Dhamma Vijaya, Viriya and Pitis are opposed to Thina, Metta, slow and torpor. Passaddhi, Samadhi and Ubekha are opposed to Udicca and restlessness. Next lesson, number 7, 8 constituents of the path, Magyangas. They comprise the first 8 Magyangas out of the 12 mentioned in the Compendium of Mixed Category. The essential elements are also the same. A. Penya Magyangas, training of wisdom. Number 1, Samadhi, right view. Number 2, Samasankappa, right thought. B. Sila Magyangas, training of morality. Number 3, Samavacha, right speech. Number 4, Samakamanta, right action. Number 5, Samaajiva, right livelihood. C. Samadhi Magyangas, training of concentration. Number 6, samavayamo, right effort. Number 7, samasati, right mindfulness. Number 8, samasamadhi, right concentration. In developing the right constituents of the path, one should start with the right speed, the right action, and the right livelihood. The three Sila Magenga which constitute moral training, Sila Seikha, based on Sila, one then develops the right effort, the right mindfulness, and the right concentration. The three Samadhi Magenga which constitute the training of concentration, Samadhi Seikha. When one attains Upachara Samadhi, neighborhood concentration, or Bhaddajana Samadhi, concentration associated with absorption, one can penetrate to the ultimate realities and investigate the true nature of mind and matter. Here, Samasankappa, the right thought based on the right method of investigation, comes into play. The right method of investigation and analysis reveals the truth which gives rise to the right view, samadhi. The right view is the most important factor of enlightenment. It provides a really unshakable and safe foundation of the path. Starting from the tiniest gem of faith and knowledge, is gradually, step by step, developed into penetrating insight, vipassana jnana, and then further into the knowledge of the Four Noble Truths when Magga jnanas or enlightenment is attained. Samasankappa and Samadhi together constitute Pinya Sikha, wisdom training. All the 8 constituents together constitute the noble path or the middle path which leads to Nibbana. Review on enlightenment factors, BODHIPAKKHIYA. Although there are 37 enlightenment factors, the essential elements amount to only 14, namely Sati, Viriya, Chanda, Chitta, Pinya, Saddha, Ekaggata, Piti, Passaddhi, Kaya and Chitta, Tatra Majatata, Vitakka, Samavacha, Samakamanda, and Sama Ajiva. All these 14 essential elements, Piti, Passaddhi, Tatra Majatata, Vitakka, 3 virities, Chanda, and Chitta occurs only as one factors each. I will repeat again this time. One or these of these 40 essential elements, Piti, Passaddhi, Tatra, Majatata, Vitakka, 3 virities, Chanda, and Chitta occur only as one factors each. To understand clearly, I will repeat again this sentence. Of these 14 standard elements, Piti, Passaddhi, Tatra, Majatata, Vitakka, 3 virities, Chanda, and Chitta occurs only as one factors each. Viriya occurs 9 times, i.e. as 9 factors, Sati as 8 factors, Pinya as 5 factors, Ekaggata as 4 factors, and Saddha as 2 factors. We may see in table 7.2, page 214. Table 7.2, BODHIPAKKHIYA SANGAHA. Longitudinally, it was written beautiful 14 beautiful Chitistika enlightenment factors are here we will see. Longitudinally, it was written in table 7.2 4 Satipatthana, 4 Samapadhana, 4 Iddhibara, 5 Indriyas, 5 Bala, 7 Bhujangas, number 8 Magyangas, and we will see here number of times in table 7.52 or BODHIPAKKHIYA SANGAHA. Vertically, it was written number 1 Viriya, number 2 Sati, number 3 Pinya, number 4 Ekaggata Samadhi, number 5 Saddha, number 6 Piti, number 7 Passaddhi, Number 8, Tatra Michatada. Number 9, Chanda. Number 10, Chitta. Number 11, Samavacha. Number 12, Samakamanda. Number 13, Sama Ajiva. Number 14, Vidaka. It's from page 1. It's from page 214. Debate 7.52. Number of time was written in 7.52. Here, beautiful Chitisika, enlightenment factors. That's all for this morning. Thank you for listening. May you be enjoying listening to my thoughts to gain mirrors.